Hey guys, welcome in. I have a message for somebody here that is dealing with a heart chakra. I don't want to say issue, it's not an issue. Somebody's is working with their heart chakra right now to bring it into balance. You could have this could affect blood circulation, immune system, the thalamus gland, which is like right here, which I think I've talked about the thalamus gland, tapping, which is really beneficial for anybody who is experiencing issues of like loneliness, dependence on others, a betrayal. So, what I'm getting from this is somebody's wanting to release and forgive. Forgive a person or a situation that occurred to allow their heart chakra to really vibrate and at the right frequency of wholeness, of oneness. And even with this chakra, we have like as above, so below. If you see within that, the two triangles intersecting, you know, the Star of David or the Merkaba, however you want to label it. So we're going to find out what somebody's trying to forgive, what situation occurred, what energies is somebody trying to forgive at this time. Holy Spirit. So let's find out what someone is wanting to forgive. I mean, this person definitely looks like they're lonely. Ooh. And it still came out. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Empress. Did somebody like keep you on your toes? There's a situation where you had to have a lot of strength. I see you in the upright. But I see that you had to go at this by yourself, and there was like a lot of like racing energy. Ooh.
Let's smell it.
Okay, I'm doing a video, baby. Can you wait?
You can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Smell it. Can you smell it? It smells good. I just have one thing my house. Mommy.
Sorry, guys.
So, and the other thing, the other thing is gone. I'm not find it. Where we can find it? But I know where it is.
We have the Four of Wands here in reverse. Something caused you to become very unstable. It's almost like a rug was pulled out from underneath your feet. Wow. I didn't even see that one yet. Somebody could have left you without funds, without money. They could have taken your home. So we have the Five of Coins here. Four of Wands in the reverse. So it was like you were put in a panic state with this Four of Swords here in reverse. It's like you were put in some kind of panicked state, but you are the Empress. You are divine. With this strength too, you had like, it's almost like they didn't know. They didn't know who you really were or what you were able to access. Wow. It's like they literally ripped the rug out from underneath somebody. This is a difficult thing to forgive when somebody flips your world upside down and it's like they took something from you. It could have been money. It could have been opportunities. And maybe you didn't know all of the information at the time. This is a major, major, major betrayal. All right, give me another line. The Hanged Man. Wow. This caused you to end up having to look at something completely different. Look at the people that are around you, that were around you. And it's almost like you were blinded. You were blindsided. As much of a betrayal as this was, it's almost like a part of you called it in because it wasn't leading anywhere good. And there was something that you were unable to see. And this situation kind of like made you realize what was going on around you with this hangman. It's like you didn't even know what to do because you didn't see it coming. With that and this 5 of coins here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You were out searching for a solution too. It's like you didn't give up. You just kept going. 10 of Swords, yeah. You attracted this situation to you, your higher self, or unconsciously in a way. You attracted this to you so that your soul could grow from this lesson. It didn't see you experiencing any more growth on that timeline with those people in that situation. And you might have been ignoring some red flags. So is this forgiveness for you and for the people that you went through this with? And maybe you're unaware that there is more forgiveness because you only knew what you knew at that time. And their betrayal is not your fault. So I really do hope that you are taking the time and the effort to speak to yourself, whether you're doing mirror work in the mirror or candle work, journaling, whatever it is that you feel guilt or shame around of maybe something that you didn't do or you should have done. It is definitely time to put that behind you and forgive yourself and forgive those that played a part in this whole situation because they were just playing a role. They were playing a role to wake you up. And it's almost like they were toying with you. How much were you going to put up with? When were you going to set your boundaries? When were you going to put those lines down so that people knew where they can cross and not cross? Were you going to allow them to keep ticking you off and you just taking it? You had a lot of strength through this 10 of Swords. I mean, we have the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords coming up underneath the Empress in strength. This was heavy. This was a heavy betrayal. This was a heavy heartbreak. They ripped you apart. You might have spent a lot of time in bed. A lot of time in bed or just trying to process this whole situation. But it's like you were built for this situation. And I mean, it's unfortunate, like, but the suffering brings us our life lessons and our soul lessons. So you were, I see you just being a divine royal being through this entire thing and finding new ways to solve the situation and come out on top without revenge, without going after them. It was like, I'm just going to continue to move forward. Yeah. Because you were facing some pretty intense demonic energies, okay? Spirit wanted to get you out of there because you don't hold the same frequency as these people. And they could, something even worse could have transpired. It was almost like being saved by the bell. Like this betrayal, whatever the situation was that you went through, could have seemed really like it was happening to you, but it was for you. It was for your benefit. It was getting you out of there before an even dire situation occurred. Thank you, Spirit. And this needs to be healed. This needs to be addressed. Nine of Swords. Yeah. There's so many pictures of beds here. This is crazy. So your subconscious actually, what? Something had to become unstable so that you could become aware of a pattern of something that was playing out. You could have had a sense of deja vu. Like this has all happened before. It could also, you could have found yourself asking yourself, why is this happening to me? And it's like you need to go down that rabbit hole because you need to find the answer to that. Because it could be linked to a past life, to be honest with you. And maybe that's just a lesson that you haven't overcome yet. Let's get something for this 5 of coins and we're going to close it out. Whoever you are, you definitely need to forgive yourself for this situation. Yeah. You found, if you haven't already, once you do go through this forgiving process of letting go, realizing it was all for a bigger reason, everything is connected. When you find those answers for yourself and your situation, you're going to enter this childlike wonder. It's almost going to be like, oh my gosh, like there's going to be a sense of gratitude and childlike wonder because you're going to see something you've never seen before. And it's almost like they think whoever this was or these people or situation thought that they took everything from you and flipped your world upside down. Now they did, but it ended up giving you a new perspective. And now you're able to see things through a completely different lens. This hangman, this whole new perspective on why you went through all of this brutal turmoil and made to feel like you were nothing when you knew you were the empress, emperor. You knew that you had strength. You knew that you were more than the energies that what they thought of you. You knew you were so much more and that you were an amazing, amazing person. That's why you had to get out of that situation, as hard as it was. But it's taking you to calmer waters. It's taking you on to something that you're actually going to be able to rely on and be supported and balanced and all that good stuff. So let's forgive ourselves. Let's move forward and discover this whole new world that's being presented to us, because there is a next level. There is new. There is more. And That's pretty exciting all in itself. So let's get a mermaid message real quick. So Spirit, can I get a card for this message, please, and thank you. Let's get something for this message to help them release. Forgive themselves, forgive the past, forgive the people of the past. Contentment. Interesting. Interesting. Contentment. Let's see. Count your blessings to stay in a place of contentment. Feeling content is a wonderful feeling. Enjoy this time, dear friend. You've earned it. The serene mermaid is totally at ease as she sits on a bridge with the light from the lighthouse, shining in her direction, illuminating her blessings, and helping her to feel deep gratitude for her life situation. The bridge gives her the perfect vantage point from which she can view her surroundings clearly. The sea is calm and is a reflection of her life right now. Contentment is a feeling many people strive for, being in a state of deep satisfaction with everything. How wonderful is that? If this is how you're feeling at this time in your life, then enjoy this well-deserved accomplishment. Continue to be grateful and appreciate this beautiful experience. If you feel anything but content, then this mermaid swims into your cards today to remind you that contentment is possible. Just a slight change of mind, a different perspective can shine new light on your life, so that contentment can be easily within your reach. Contentment isn't a permanent place of being, but it's certainly a welcome resting point in your journey. So enjoy it when it comes and help to make it last by counting your blessings and showing gratitude for the good things in your life. Experiencing love can bring about great feelings of contentment, and unconditionally loving yourself can also produce similar feelings. Falling in love with life itself can give you one of the deepest feelings of contentment combined with gratitude. So yeah, somebody's reaching a state of contentment because they're realizing this all happened for a reason. And it's like, okay, I'm understanding the mechanics. I'm understanding myself and my life lessons, and it's bringing me contentment. Yeah, I see somebody just putting all of the pieces together. And again, even how this ended with the page of coins, it's like you're in a state of contentment. This is the resting point. This is like being able to truly appreciate yourself and your divinity and how you managed to get out of this situation. It was to show you who you are and what you're capable of when faced with these types of situations. So there really is no fear to be had, because even when you are up against the wall and you feel restless and you're trying to figure out a different way of going about things, a new perspective, a new way to see things. And I see somebody gaining a new perspective on this whole situation, which is allowing forgiveness, which is allowing this heart chakra to feel whole and healed and mended from the situation, because there's true forgiveness, compassion. And that's what I see for somebody. So congratulations. You're doing the work. You triumphed over this test, this trial, this tribulation that you were put through to come out a better version of yourself. So congratulations. And remember that I love you. The universe loves you, and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys,